La 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 la. Okay. Well, amazing. So you hear me. So, okay, das mache ich eh nicht. Okay. So, jetzt müssen wir mal gucken. Das brauche ich und das ist das hier. Okay. Voilà. Oops. Okay. Jetzt look. It's a bit close. Oh, sorry. Hopefully.
This is a new experience for me too. Hey guys. Um, seriously. So, because I'm doing this with eCam Live, this allows me, to have those beautiful things right there. Um, Today I want to talk about compensation. In case you don't know who I am, I'm Connie Lebecki. I do hope you hear me. Yes, you do, because I can see the captions going on. Awesome. Hello, hello, hello. I'm a wealth and money coach for business or family owned businesses and entrepreneurs and help them get out of the financial rat race into financial wealth and abundance. Um, and a topic that comes actually quite often, and I know I shouldn't have all those shades, but number one, I'm a recovering perfectionist. So goodbye, right? And number two, see, is that, yeah, I have to figure out this camera thing a little bit more too. That's better. So, and number two, um, you know, just go with the flow. So my kid's being sick today and I wanted my presents and my cuddles and everything. So I gave it to him and here we are. Anyway, I want to talk about compensation today. So bring in your questions, say hello, where you're from, and I tell you a little bit in the meantime about my story. So actually, when I was in corporate, and maybe you can relate, I felt often not paid enough, right? I thought, oh, I need more money, I need this promotion, I need this and that, to be happy. And then I found myself as an entrepreneur paid too poorly as well. And I wondered, why is that? Like, why do I feel not paid enough? I mean, I own my business, you make your pricing. And so, what I see a lot since working with entrepreneurs and also in the social media realms is, you know, even if you have a business owner that has 100K plus, even millionaires that make like $1 million revenue in their business, what I find is very often, or quite a few, more than you'd like to know, they struggle make their ends meet in their personal lives, and you think, but why is that? I mean, they're having $1 million revenue. um, and I wonder too. And the big magic word is pricing and compensation, right? Like I remember when I started my very first business as a professional organizer back in 2015, I want to say. I've heard it all. Number one, yes, I was a natural in organizing. um, but I felt like I'm not good enough compared to the organizing industry, especially in the US, with like the home edit is one I really love. But I met other amazing women and organizers at those huge conventions. And I was like, wow, what they have or what they can do, I'm not enough. I mean, maybe you can relate to that feeling. And also, I've heard here in Paris in Europe, when I stated my pricing to interested people, because at the time I charged per project. No, in the beginning I charged per hour, but even then, wow, that's a lot of money. How can you charge that? You're just beginning. you're, you know, or oh God, there's all that nonsense going around, that no matter in what niche you are, you hear that. It's just it's being thrown at you, and it's a story in our heads that we're thinking. So how did I overcome that? What do I think about pricing today, and what are the four things I got to know around pricing, personally, and working with clients? There are actually four. So let's see if that works here, what I want to do. Yes, it does. Oh, how is that? Right? So, I want to ask you, do you know that? So why are you possibly complaining about your business compensation not being enough? What are the reasons why you think that you're not being paid enough? Why, at the end of the day, there is not enough hanging in your business for you. Let me know in the comments. Oh, I see. I don't have the comments blinked in here. I figured this out. And I have to mute this. Hi, Taga. Wonderful to see you. So, yeah. How are you? It is now in Australia. I always get it mixed up. You're ahead of us. So, it is darn early on Thursday morning. Good morning, love. So here I've heard that charge what you want. Ooh, camera. Here you go. Charge what you want, right? And I was like, yeah. I asked my coaches. That's what you do when you don't know yourself. You ask your coaches. And how do you do this? That was my first ever business. Like, how do I charge? Do I maybe charge right? How do I calculate pricing? No idea. And they said, well, you can charge what you want. I was like, what? What's that? I beg your pardon? Did I hear that wrong? Didn't really help me. I expected something like, okay, you take this and then you add this and then you add this, right? And there you got your magic pricing. I'm laughing because there is some truth to that, but you can package it differently. So, 4 things that influence your pricing, certainly. Number 1, your dream or soul client compensates you, right? Because they like you. They trust you. And not only do they trust you, they really, really think that you are the only one who can give them, you guessed it, the result that they so desire. Like they're so done with whatever it is. Maybe, they're a few inches more on the hip, or they're chaos in finance, as for me, or always dating the wrong guys. They're done with that. They want to change. They want a transformation. And that is what your client pays you for, the transformation. Not your actual service, not your product. And the number actually comes second or third, or doesn't really matter. When your dream and soul client is really attracted to you and believes that you're the guy or you're the lady to deliver that service, then they could give feck about the amount it costs. They make it work. All right? Because they pay for their transformation. That was a huge aha. It took a while until it all sank down. So keep that in mind. That's number 1. Number 2, remember my coach said at the time, charge what you feel like or what you want? I was like, huh? What do you mean? Okay. So here comes. And kind of stay with me. It sounds a bit weird in the beginning. It did to me. So, when you say your pricing, be it on the phone, hey, I see some more people are watching. So sorry, I'm just in my flow. Please say hello. I love that you're watching and I hope this helps you. So I'm at point number 2, what helps you with pricing and compensation. So when I say charge the price that feels right to you, then really look into yourself. And when you say the pricing on the phone, in the message, right? Like, I don't know, my program XY is worth so much. How does that feel to you? Do you feel kind of awkward saying that price? Do you feel it's too high? Do you feel actually you're charging way too low? But because, you're just starting, or it's a new service, how can you charge more? Are you comfortable with saying it costs 1,200, 5,000, 10,000, whatever? Big question. Tell me in the comments. I'd like to know. I do have them here, so because here's the thing. When it doesn't feel comfortable to you and totally like it's you, when you're like feeling your price is like a comfy sofa you're leaning back into that, hugs you, your client will feel it. I'm not joking. Even if you write it and they can't see you, they feel it. And that makes you suspicious. Because when the creator of the product, the one that says, this is the thing, you need to have it, when you are not believing in your own thing, meaning in your own value, in the price that you gave, then that's weird. Because why do I buy from you when you're not even believing in the price that you're naming it? Right? So start owning your price. Ask that question. What price feels right to me? And really lay down all that social media noise and all that shit, but really listen into yourself. So that's number one. Right? Very, very important. Actually, it's number two. So very important. Charge a price that you feel confident and totally in line and assured to quote when you're asked. The third point that is really going into pricing is you are worth it. So what do I mean? You are the golden prize. You're the winner. So you have a certain experience in life that brought you to this point. Maybe you overcame a similar problem to the one that you're helping your client solve now. So that all makes you super valuable and super worth it. It's not, then I was thinking that, it's not your degrees and certifications and, no. Because what matters in the end and what gives your price a value, or vice versa, what you value, what the sum of value that you put in your pricing is the value that you as a human being bring into this product and this offer. Okay, so you are worth it. Like, what is it that makes you stand out? What are your strengths that you offer your client in your product? What can he only get from you, which is uniquely to you? And if you like, write it out in your journal, in a list somewhere, and put a number next to it that you feel it's worth to you if you would buy that, basically, from yourself. Then finally, and I've done that one I've done for so long. Like in the beginning, guys, I've done that business and I started it actually a little over a year ago. And I've done that business and started it with because I wanted to pay off my debt. And I wanted to contribute to my family's living. So what I did was, whenever I had a prospect coming my way, or someone said, oh, I would like to work with you, how does that work? Then I saw the amount of money they would pay me. I didn't see the human being. I didn't have a genuine conversation, because I was like pressured like this and saw that money that this client would bring me. And it feels already kind of weird. And the client, or the prospect client, can so see it. They feel it. All right? So, let's see. My daughter wrote me something. Sorry. Oh, my daughter wrote, come on, share that with you. Super mommy, you can do this. All right. So, really just blend, like, you want to be seen as a human being, and so do your clients. So do think about having really genuine conversation and just screw all those numbers that it may or may not bring you. But really drop in your heart. And I've just learned this week to really lower your barrier, your energetical barrier, kind of like a red dress or I don't know, a red tuxedo for the guys. Like literally drop it and expand your energy. Like coming from your heart here. You can do this right now. Whew. You just breathe deeply in your heart. And you're feeling right here the energy, the warmth, the care. And you let it spread throughout your chest, your body, your arms, all the way down to your feet. Okay, now savor this feeling. That alone would be enough. And from this position, from this energy, ask yourself, how can I be of the greatest service for my clients today, or for this person today? And it has nothing to do with money, right? Oh. See? I do too, love. So, in that feeling, and with that feeling from your heart, really serve and write and say and have conversations. And then, trust that your right soulmates will come to you from that energy that you're vibing out. That's all, right? Keep showing up and your soulmates will be coming to you. So that was that about compensation today. There are really 4 factors that I said. So it's number 1, what your clients see in you. Then what it is that you bring to the table. Number 4, of course, having genuine conversation, not seeing the money number in them. And I did forget number 2, believe it or not. So let me look on my little skippy note. Sure, it's something super simple. I know it. That's right. Feel comfortable with the price that you're charging. That's probably the most important. It's a lot of energy. It's a lot of mindset. So I hope that was super helpful for you. I am so curious. How did you like it? Oh, thank you, Sunita. Hello. I see Sunita was live with me. Beautiful. Oh, thank you. She's writing, you are doing great, Connie. Awesome. Oh, my daughter gave me a 10. So I guess that makes me the winner. Woo! So if you have any questions around pricing, compensation, which also has another aspect, which I'm talking about another day, which is actually truly paying yourself, because we all know quoting a price for your product doesn't mean that's the entire amount that goes to you, right? There's tax and this and that. So, but today I really wanted to talk about what do you charge for your products, for your services, and how do you do that? What's the magic behind it? So that are the 4 dots that are so, so vital. And for me, they were a game changer. And I want to encourage you, I call them the 4 magic musketeers, right? If you're not already doing them, try them. And tell me your experiences. I'd love to know. I'm really dying if that's working as well for you as it did for me. And also, if you have any questions around pricing and what to do with it, please ask me below. I'm happy to answer. So thank you so much for your time, and I have so much love for you. So see you next time. And I see it's been like 21 minutes. So yeah, thank you so much for this training. Maybe I do them more often and maybe call them Prosperity Cafe. What do you guys think? Give me a thumbs up if you like that name and a thumbs down, or give me another name. So I'd love to do that more often, meet with you guys and just chat, sometimes about a topic, sometimes just whatever comes up. So do let me know, and I'm wishing you a wonderful either evening. Oh my God, it's 21:21. That's magic. So it's evening here, so I wish you a wonderful good night. If you are in the US, I think it's afternoon. Have a great afternoon. If you are in Australia, like Tega is, then please have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. Enjoy your day. And yeah, just wherever you are in the world, have a beautiful time. And I'm so looking forward to connect with you. Bye.